Just when it looked like Carlos Alcaraz was ready to take over the clay season, everything suddenly fell apart. And now, what he just revealed about his injury has fans seriously worried. Welcome to Tennis Desk, your go-to place for the latest tennis drama, updates, and behind-the-scenes stories. The energy in Barcelona was electric. The crowd came to see their young king return, and for a moment, it felt like everything was going exactly to plan. Alcaraz stepped onto pista Rafa Nadal with confidence, slicing through his opponent with the kind of authority that reminded everyone why he's one of the most feared players on tour. His win over Otto Virtanen wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. Or at least, it seemed that way. Because behind that confident performance, something wasn't right. It started subtly. A small moment. A slight discomfort. The kind of thing elite athletes often ignore. But this wasn't just a passing issue. This was the beginning of something much bigger. During the match, fans noticed a pause, Alcaraz calling for medical attention. At the time, it didn't seem alarming. He continued playing, even dominated the rest of the match. But here's the question. Was that the moment everything changed? Fast forward to the next day. Instead of preparing for his next match, Alcaraz walked into a press conference room, and the mood instantly shifted. This wasn't the usual smiling, relaxed Carlos we're used to seeing. Something felt off. He sat down, paused, took a sip of water, and then delivered the news no one wanted to hear. He was out. Not just resting. Not just being cautious. Withdrawing. And the reason? Much more serious than anyone expected. Alcaraz admitted that the wrist issue he initially brushed off had turned into something far more concerning. What he thought was a minor strain had escalated quickly, and after medical tests, the decision was clear. Continuing wasn't just risky. It could be dangerous for his future. Think about that for a second. This is a player who thrives on competition. Someone who hates stepping away from the court. Especially in Barcelona, a tournament that means so much to him. And yet, he had no choice. His words carried weight. Not panic, but honesty. He explained that he needed to listen to his body. That pushing through could lead to bigger problems down the road. And for the first time in a while, you could hear uncertainty in his voice. Not fear. But concern. Let's rewind for a moment. During that opening match, Alcaraz described exactly when things went wrong. It happened after a return, his wrist suddenly giving way. At first, it was just discomfort. Manageable. Familiar, even. Because this wasn't entirely new. He had felt something like this before. And that's what makes this situation even more unsettling. He assumed it would pass. That it was just part of the grind, the physical toll of back-to-back matches, short recovery time, intense movements. But this time, it didn't go away. It got worse. And now, everything changes. Because this isn't just about one tournament. This is about the entire clay season. In just days, the spotlight shifts to Madrid. Then Rome. And after that, the biggest stage of them all, Roland Garros. The question is no longer, can Alcaraz win? It's, will he even be ready to play? And here's where things get even more intense. While Alcaraz is dealing with injury uncertainty, Jannik Sinner is gaining serious momentum. After their recent clash, Sinner has surged ahead with confidence, building form at exactly the right time. The race at the top is heating up. And moments like this, they can change everything. Let's talk about rankings for a second. Alcaraz came into Barcelona with points to defend. Every match mattered. Every round carried pressure. But with this withdrawal, those points are now at risk. Meanwhile, Madrid presents a different opportunity, he has nothing to defend there. Which means, if he recovers in time, he could bounce back without immediate ranking damage. But that's a big if. And if you've been following Alcaraz closely, you'll know. This isn't the first time injuries have interrupted his clay season. There's a pattern here. In previous years, we've seen setbacks at crucial moments, muscle issues, forearm problems, even missing key tournaments entirely. Each time, he's come back strong. But each time, it's also raised the same question. Is his body being pushed too hard? Think about his ambition. Alcaraz doesn't just want to win. He wants to dominate the clay season the way his idol, Rafael Nadal, once did. Playing every tournament. Controlling every surface. Building an era. But reality hasn't made that easy. Injuries have repeatedly stepped in, breaking momentum, forcing tough decisions, delaying that dream. And now, it's happening again. But here's the twist. Every time Alcaraz has faced adversity, he's responded. Stronger. Sharper. More dangerous. Remember when he came back and defeated Sinner in a legendary battle to claim a Grand Slam title? That wasn't just a win, it was a statement. A reminder that even when setbacks hit, he finds a way. So now the story isn't just about injury. It's about what comes next. Will he recover in time for Madrid? Will he be ready for Roland Garros? Or will this setback open the door for someone else to take control of the clay season? And let's be real for a moment. This rivalry between Alcaraz and Sinner, it's starting to feel like the next big era of tennis. Every match. Every result. Every injury. It all matters. Do you think Alcaraz made the right decision by withdrawing? Or should he have tried to push through? And more importantly, can he still dominate this clay season after this setback? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. As things stand, the situation remains uncertain. The exact details of the injury are still not fully clear, and his team is focused on recovery. But one thing is certain. The next few weeks could define his entire season. Because in tennis, momentum is everything. And right now, Alcaraz has lost his. But if there's one thing we've learned about him, it's this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates. See you in the next one.